Hi everybody, good morning. It is a wonderful and beautiful day. As you can see, the sun is out and it's a clear autumn day. And I wanted to show you in my beautiful garden, I'm going to show you how I actually take my Shasta daisies and how I go about drying them and harvesting the seeds for next year's growth. Now, of course, you can get more of your Shasta daisies by stem cuttings, propagating them through stem cuttings, or you can do it through saving your seed pods. But what I love about these beautiful Shasta daisies, they're simple flowers, but yet they're beautiful. I mean, they've got the yellow centers, then you've got the beautiful white petals. And I'd like to give you a close-up view as to what these flowers look like in my specific garden. Here it is. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I am loving that. So I'm going to show you how you would just, first of all, you're going to grab one of these right here, and the dried parts of after it's finished flowering. Now what you want to do is you want to snip that off. Let's take some shear cutter and let's just snip that off. And once you harvest quite a few of these, I'm going to show you how you open these Shasta daisies in the center pieces of these. You're going to find the seed pods right in the inside of this. But what I do first is I take this flower after the flower's been spent and I dry them. So I'm going to show you specifically how I go about drying these and then how I actually harvest the seeds from these beautiful, beautiful daisies. I love flowers and I love gardening, so stay tuned in Gardener's Dream as I show you more tips and trades of how to propagate, how to harvest your flowers so you get a good supply for next year's growth. I'm just going through my garden because we're at the end season of the Shasta daisies, and as you can see, there's quite a few seed pods here, and there's some really spent ones right there that are ready to be harvested. So what I do is I cut them off the stem, and let's go to the backyard and I'm going to show you how I actually dry these. So follow me as we go and check out the garden in the back of my yard and how I go about drying these daisy seeds and how I've harvested quite a few. I've been working on my garden, as you can see. There's quite a bit in here. I've added some new plants, my roses, and I've also grown some hollyhocks in the back here. So right here I've grown over, I think, about 300 seeds of hollyhocks, and those are doing wonderful. So hopefully, here's my little garden. I've got some zucchini growing, a lot of Romano beans, but it's the hollyhocks that I've been working on very closely. You can see how many I've grown. I'm going to do a video on the hollyhocks for you just to show you the growth results and how I've harvested that. But let's go ahead and work on the daisies. Okay, here's my little miniature greenhouse. I'm loving every moment I'm spending on it. I'm working on some propagation here, and I've got my garden soil. But the thing I wanted to show you today is how I go about drying my... Here I'm sort of in production here, and right here I've harvested quite a bit of the daisies. So what I do is I will dry the daisies up until I get a really good supply. I put these out in the sun until they get into a really nice dried state like this. And once they're in this dried state, they'll look like this. They'll become quite dry. And what I do is I will take the seedlings and we will just go ahead and open the seedlings. Here, I will show you how I actually harvest the seeds. All I do is just press in the center, rub my fingers through, and just rotate back and forth, and then from there, right in the center, you can see the daisy seeds come apart. And here we go, we can just see how many seeds are falling. Once the seeds have come through, you can see all the seeds in my hands now. I just want to show you closely what that looks like. So you can see the seeds, they kind of look like fennel seeds. I wanted to give you a good look at what that looks like. Can you see it? It almost looks like fennel seeds. It's the same look as fennel, but these are much daintier and softer. Here we go. So here I've harvested quite a few of these seeds now. And you can continue to dry these, because once they're nice and dry, we can actually put them in a Ziploc bag and we can label them for next season's growth. And here we have over 1 million daisy Shasta daisies. So you can actually try and harvest this yourself, and it's a wonderful project. And so that's what I'm working on. I'm also working on drying some hollyhocks here. And as soon as I dry those, I also harvest the seed from my hollyhocks. I will show you that in the next video. And right over here, we have some more of the dried daisies, which I'm working on. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye for now from Gardener's Dream.